Hey, what is going on YouTube? This is Iron Lung, and this is another Iron Lung Fallout 4 settlement build. And this time we will be exploring Grey Garden. Now, my Grey Garden is a major trade settlement. And like I explained in my previous video, when I'm working on a settlement, building it, I have a main theme. Like with Ten Pines Bluff, in the last video, the theme for it was a Minutemen outpost. For this one, it's a major settlement slash trade post. And another thing that I did not discuss in my last video was how, when I'm looking at the Commonwealth map, I'm dividing it up into regions, and in each region I'm picking a certain settlement, and I'm making that settlement the main settlement slash trade hub for that region. So for Grey Garden, it's the main hub for this region. You have smaller settlements around it that come to this settlement, conduct trade, bring supplies back from Grey Garden to their settlement, and Grey Garden trades with other main settlements, major settlements in other regions. So to the south of Grey Garden, you have another Minutemen outpost slash defense point, and to the east, north, and west, you have smaller settlements that bring goods to Grey Garden, or at least that's how I have it all in my head. So without further ado, this is Grey Garden. And as you can see, I took full advantage of all of the building space in this settlement. I built on top of the freeway, in the lower part of the freeway, and I built off of it. That was the first structure I built right there. And I built it from the top down. So yeah, and once again I built junk walls. I like building junk walls. It just seems more realistic. It fits in with the Fallout lore. And so I'll go ahead and give you a quick tour of the settlement walls. Now, like I said before, I like using barn and warehouse walls because they're taller. And I mix in some wooden and metal walls with some junk fences that I blend in here and there. And yeah, there's holes in the wall, whatever. Don't care. Looks cool. Deal with it. And as you can see, I added some mods like this green mod. This adds grass and puts a little green on the trees. Looks cool. And I added the some USO mods, so I have extra stuff that I could build in my settlements. Mods where I could scrap extra stuff, which really helped out. Really helped out a lot. It helped to add a lot of flavor to the settlement and help clean things up a little bit. But anyways, let's go inside. And of course, the greenhouse is still there. Now I kept the mud fruit trees here because if I didn't, all these guys will be clipping at is thin air, and that's just weird. Of course, I got the trader post thing there. I have not touched the greenhouse. I've left it alone. I didn't do anything to it. I built around it. Oh, sweet. So, up here is where when traders come in, they drop off their supplies. They conduct trades. Up here, on top of it, is a bar where people can, you know, go get drunk, forget about the crap that's happened to them during the day, forget about their crappy post-apocalyptic wasteland lives for a couple of hours. I used decorator to put down those decorations. It helped a lot. A lot. It would have taken me forever to do that otherwise. And settlers would have walked by, not even touch these glasses and whatnot, and just knocked them on the ground. And that's annoying. And up here is Watchtower.
How are you?
Good, how are you? Now I built watchtowers on all four corners of the walls and on all four sides. So if you think about it from like a real world situation, real world application, you want to have 360 defense, where if an enemy comes and attacks you at any point, you can defend it effectively. Now, I know in the game that's not how it goes down. Enemies attack from like 1 or 2, maybe 3 spawn points at each settlement, but like I said, I like to think about it in like a real world type situation. I apply real world thinking and how I build my settlements. This is another watchtower right here. I didn't build a walkway to connect to this watchtower. Didn't bother with it. And this little catwalk, it was actually fairly easy to make on top of this bar connecting these two watchtowers. It really wasn't that hard at all. You do settlement building enough, you learn the tricks, you learn the glitches, and it makes building settlements a lot easier. It becomes a lot easier to translate what's in your head onto the game. Get out of my way. Now there's a lot of chill spots in this settlement. I don't just build houses and defense points and stores and whatnot. I actually build spots where settlers could chill out, take a break, you know. So there's gonna be quite a few of those. This was the focal point of the whole settlement. It's nice to have at least 1 or 2 focal points per settlement, like 1 or 2 major structures that help to define that settlement, and that's what this structure right here is. That's the defining structure of the settlement.
Hi, mister.
Sup, dude? Oh yeah, I got the little kids mod too. I kind of like it. As that realism to the settlement. It's not just a bunch of adults. It's actually got kids in the settlement too, that's how it'd be in the real world, post-apocalyptic scenario. Another watchtower here. And I actually took the time to decorate all the houses this time around, unlike with Timpine's Bluff. And doesn't look too bad. And I made some bathrooms, showers, too. Because, you know, settlers gotta clean themselves. They gotta take a poo, you know. So here's one. And here's the water pumps right here. I was going to put an outhouse right here, but I decided it because I don't know about you, but I wouldn't feel too comfortable with an outhouse next to where I get my water pumped out of the ground. Yeah, that just wouldn't feel right at all. So here's the power plant, or the power shed, with the fusion generator. Put down a fusion generator for this settlement because it is a major settlement. Gonna need a lot of power. Even though I didn't like with Timpon's Bluff, I didn't use a lot of electrical lights. I still use a lot of lanterns to provide lighting. Seems more realistic, makes more sense, and it's just I'm not running the risk of cutting down the frame rate too much that way. My armor. Their little workbench in the back.
Something to stop these raider attacks.
Displays. Haven't done much to decorate this store. I may do so in the future. I built a bridge over this hill to connect to these towers here. From here to this tower. Look out across the Commonwealth there, and here.
Yes.
And as you can see, you got a nice vantage point across this way, and it's a nice position here and over here to defend against anything coming across this bridge if Oberlin Station doesn't do its job and defend against any incoming attacks from here. So anybody tries to come across that bridge, that'll get wasted. And I built off the hill, like this little shack right here, and underneath the bridge here, a little bitty shack right here, a chill spot. Down here to the second level of this watchtower, just another little dwelling, and this little house right here, right off the hill. Come down these steps. Mow houses. Fully furnished. Decorated. Looks nice. While it's scrappy at the same time. Little communal grill. Fridge, vending machine, and I built this two-story building right off of this behemoth right here, that bridge connecting the second story to this big thing here. Come down here, the walkway underneath the two-story building leading to this house. This watchtower at this corner. Cover that bridge. Anything coming from that direction on the road up this hill. Little outhouse. You walk down here. The very bottom of this watchtower. Little hangout spot. And a stairway going up the hill here.
Never fear, sir. I will ensure your safety to the best of my ability.
At the top of this tower, little hangout spot here. As you can see, I built on the lower level of the freeway. Real satisfied with what I did. Over here, little shower. Bathroom stalls. And now we're going to enter this humongous thing. Down here, weapon shop. Digging it, got a nice selection there.
Damn raiders hit us hard.
I know it. And gun shop owners' living quarters. And these little apartments here. Somebody working on them gains. Another little communal grill for these two dwellings here. Little cigarette machine. Because the last thing you're worried about in the Commonwealth is black tar in your lungs. And the big restaurant. And OC Decorator was very helpful in allowing me to decorate this restaurant. Took a minute, but I got it done. And doesn't look too bad at all. And that bull is somewhere up here. Little storage area. Empty right now, but a storage area for this store owner. This little general store slash kiosk here. And this is their humble abode. Clothing store. Here.
Yeah?
Just admiring your selection. Looking good, looking good. I told you. There's that bull right there. I gotta make a cage for that thing or shoot it for its meat. Probably gonna shoot it for its meat. It's annoying. A little junk fence here, just in case any raiders want to come up this part of the freeway, hurt my peoples. Someone else got the right idea. Get them gains. Lift them weights. Up and down, up and down. On both sides of the freeway on this level, made these little balconies where you can come out and check things out on either side. Nice little view. Little outhouse right here. Excuse me. Someone made a home inside this trailer. And you got this junk wall here to defend against any raiders that come down the freeway here trying to hurt my peoples. Little hangout spot on top of this house. And another mod I got allows you to have fully functioning turrets without the need for electrical wires. So these turrets are placed down before I got the mod, so all you gotta do now is just select it, place it back down, and it automatically turns it on. It's a pretty neat little mod. This nice looking little house. Balcony. It's a nice view. I like it. And someone made this bus their home. You're gonna die, Cal. You just wait. And if you notice, there's elevators going up this building, and on a few floors, well, yeah, on a few of them, I made these walkways coming outside of the structure to access the elevator from that side, because that's the only way I can make it work. Like down here, made a walkway going out on the outside of the structure to access the elevator there. The elevators are glitching because the control panels. Get out of my way. I'm not gonna kill this bull right now because I don't know. YouTube's going crazy right now. I might get some kind of content strike or something for killing an animal on a video. I'm not gonna risk it. Whatever. Anyways, so the game glitched. The control panel on the elevator is like the top elevator right here. The control panel is up there. I don't know how to fix it. If anybody knows how to fix it, leave a let me know in the comment section how I can fix that issue. That'd be awesome. Thank you. But now we're at the top of the freeway. Got a little house right here. Yet one more person. I'm getting them gains. Getting that mass. Massive chesticles. Little lookout spot of the freeway here. At the very top of this elevator. I had to put down 2 elevators. One here and one over off to the side of it to make it work. The building's more than 4 stories, so that's the only way that I could really make it work right. So I used 2 elevators, and I had to skip a floor with the elevator. So I used a 4-story elevator and a 2-story elevator. And the 3rd story in this building doesn't have elevator access, but that was the best way I could make the elevators work. So little house right here, and the overpass pub. Little drug and bookstore. And these shelves, you're watching this from the PS4, and I had to use a mod where I could get these shelves, and you have to place down these little lights on the ground, and then you turn on the lights. When you turn on the lights, in your workshop menu, this furniture with all this clutter on it is then activated, and you can build it in the workshop. You turn the lights off, they go away. So the lights function as a on and off toggle to allow you to build these pieces of furniture. And I'm glad I found it, because it helps to liven up the stores. And you got a little guard post here looking out across the south of the settlement. Guard post here looking out across the west of the settlement. Little house built on top of this trailer with these connexes, with an electrical windmill on top of it. Added a mod that made the electrical wiring sway in the wind too, so thought that looked cool. Over here is an outhouse, and here's those green lights I was telling you guys about. You toggle these on and off to activate different pieces of furniture and whatnot with clutter on them. Little bathroom. You're done doing your business, just throw it over the edge. I know that sounds disturbing, but it's post-apocalyptic. You do what you gotta do. A little guard post here with a turret over here to defend against any raiders or super mutants or whatever that want to attack from the bridge up here, or the freeway, excuse me. This is the bartender, the pub owner's house here. Little chill out spot right here underneath the pub and the bus.
I wonder how long my systems will endure these rugged conditions.
This is the pub. And one more house. And a little door to lead out of the wall on top of here in case anybody wants to go across the Commonwealth from atop the freeway. If they want to walk across that, I wouldn't. You never know, though. You never know. Of course, a guard post looking out across the north. Another nice view. Yeah, well, sun setting. And with that, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys liked what you have seen. I hope you have been able to take something away from this video. You know, maybe gotten some inspiration for any builds that you're currently working on or will be working on in the future. Yeah. Cal's still alive. Anyways, if you like what you see, hit the like button. And if you want to see more videos like this and want to show me some support, hit that subscribe button and hit that little bell next to the subscribe button so you can receive notifications whenever I release new content. If you have any tips, suggestions, just want to leave a comment in the comment section, feel free to do so. And I will see all y'all later. Peace out. That's a nice settlement. Very nice settlement.